Hi, my name is Maggie Saldine, and I'm the founder and executive director of Rockies Harm Reduction, a nonprofit organization committed to reducing overdose deaths, the spread of disease, economic costs, and other negative consequences of substance abuse in rural Colorado communities. You can learn more about the work we do and find a variety of educational resources on our website at www.highRockiesHarmReduction.com. But today I wanted to talk to you about myself a little bit. I grew up in Carbondale, Colorado, in a house full of drug abuse, alcoholism, and domestic violence. This is my mom, Chesley Saldine, who died of a heroin overdose at the age of 39 in 2006, when I was 15 years old. This is my friend Dylan, who died at the age of 20 after using heroin contaminated with fentanyl here in the Valley in 2014. I personally struggled with substance abuse and mental health issues for many years and now celebrate 3 years in recovery from drugs and alcohol. I still use medical cannabis and smoke cigarettes, however, and advocate for whatever pathway to recovery that works for each individual, as I view the goal of recovery being a better quality of life rather than 100% abstinent sobriety. And I believe in that and advocate for that as a pathway because that has been my experience. Achieving stability and safety for the first time in my life naturally led me to not needing to use alcohol and drugs to cope with reality anymore. And I believe that that is the goal. As with housing first mentalities, we need to help individuals achieve stability before they can even think about recovery in many situations. I've lost countless loved ones to overdose and alcoholism, as well as suicide and car accidents related to substance use. At Rockies Harm Reduction, we view substance use as a symptom of other mental health issues, not the cause. And while many I know took their own lives under the influence of drugs and alcohol, their historical substance abuse was most definitely a coping mechanism for underlying issues such as depression and trauma, as I know my substance abuse certainly was. Because now that I've been trauma-free for many years, I can be substance-free as well. Many of these tragedies, these overdose deaths, these accidents need no longer occur now that we have widespread access to tools like Narcan and fentanyl test strips. I do this work blasting distribution, blasting education on these subjects, and working with individuals at the ground level because I know what it's like to be ignored, marginalized, criminalized, and discriminated against by society. I do this in the hopes that no child ever has to experience what I did, that no parent need unnecessarily lose their child to overdose, that our society can rise above the propaganda of the war on drugs to become a healthy and whole community. I know that anyone is capable of redemption because I was one of those difficult cases. I was expelled from Yampa Mountain High School in my freshman year and struggled with substance abuse and mental health issues for many years, but now I use my experiences to help others. Everyone is capable of recovery and every life has value, but we can't help those who aren't alive. And Rockies Harm Reduction provides the tools and resources that keep people in our communities alive until they're ready for recovery or the next step to a better quality of life. Whatever happens to the future of our organization, there are people in our communities who are alive that wouldn't be without the Narcan and training we provided. Please consider making a donation to Rockies Harm Reduction today to support the continuation of the life-saving services we provide to individuals who use drugs and alcohol and their affected friends and family, as we are all affected by these issues, and when one person struggles and when one person dies, the entire family and friend group is affected and suffers. Rockies Harm Reduction is a project of the Colorado Nonprofit Development Center, and all donations will be reflected as donations and contributions to CNDC DVA HR. Thank you for your time and your commitment to a better future for all of us. We all just want what's best for the health and safety of our families and communities, and I look forward to seeing you out there. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.